calm if your goals were attained? What if that self-induced
Who am I? Like, really, with no filters that I don't even know about. Who am I? This question has been in my mind for some time now. You see, I want to become a full-time content creator and I want to do meaningful things in my life. Probably just like the most of you. But with so much competition nowadays, how do we even get started? Should we just start creating and hope for the best? Should we first sell some digital product that we probably don't have and then hope for the best? If I look at it from my point of view, all I can think about is what would I even sell? What do I have to offer? Like, I'm a nobody, I'm no one special, I don't have any great skills. I'm a regular everyday person and that terrifies me. What is something special about me? Who am I really? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know anything, so I have to find out. And if you're watching this, then I assume that you should too. We live in a world where our opinions and ways of thinking are constantly being manipulated, so it's really easy to forget what we truly think and who we are. I took 3 days off school to sit in my room and figure out who I am, what I truly want in life, who I want to be in the future, and how do I even want to make money. And all that in extreme detail. Because I honestly believe that if we truly want to start progressing in life and just grind, then we should find out as many things about ourselves as possible, because that just makes it a lot easier. So with all that being said, how to even do it? Point 1. Silence the noise. The best way to do this is to silence social media completely, because before you can hear a new voice, you need to turn down external influences. Or you could just put your phone on do not disturb mode and try not to touch it as much as you can. That's actually what I've been doing for a while now, and honestly, it feels refreshing. I get 0 notifications, so I don't have any reason to check my phone, and honestly, there's nothing interesting in it anyway. With all this should also come spending more time alone, because you can get to know yourself better without all your friends and family around, because they just have a lot of influence on your thinking. And now that you're alone, try thinking about what beliefs and opinions you have only because someone else has put in your head. Try to think on it for yourself, and maybe you will change your view on it. And this also counts for actions and habits you practice, again, only because you're spending time with certain people. Ask yourself if you even like it, or if it's even something your dream future self would do. And then ask yourself, what beliefs do you hold that might not be your own? And if you weren't influenced by anyone, what would you truly want? Point 2. Reflect on your past and present. Your past experiences and reactions hold clues to who you are. So now try to think about what you enjoy doing when you're alone. That could be any hobby, the music you listen to by yourself, or even spending time with God, for example. Try to fully recognize these things, give more attention to them, and not just when you're alone. The next thing is, what have you always been drawn to, even as a child? That means any dreams you had. What was your dream job? Who was or still is your role model? Or maybe you've always liked to draw, build, tell stories, or whatever else, and you're not paying attention to these things anymore because you just got different things to worry about. So now ask yourself, when have you felt happiest or most fulfilled? What have been your biggest regrets and what do they tell you? And if you had to relive your life up to now, what would you do differently? Point 3. Define your core values. Your values shape your decisions and direction in life. So list what matters most to you in areas like freedom, growth, creativity, love and relationships, and success and recognition. And that leads to questions. What are you willing to struggle for? What are your non-negotiables in life? And if you had to live by only 5 values, what would they be? Point 4. Discover your true passions. Passions often hide beneath things we do for money, approval, or security. To find yours, try exploring what you naturally do without being told. What problems excite you to solve, or what topics you never get bored talking about. And ask yourself, what are you curious about, even when no one else cares? If money wasn't the issue, what would you dedicate your life to? And what kind of work or activities make you lose track of time? Point 5. Find your purpose. Purpose is the impact you want to make. It's not just about what you love, but also what you can give to others. To find it, try reflecting on what skills and insights you can share with others. What problem in the world you feel deeply connected to solving, and how can you serve something bigger than yourself? So ask yourself, what pain or struggle have you overcome that you can help others with? What do you want to be remembered for, and how can you make the world better in your own way? Point 6. Experiment and take action. You won't find yourself just by thinking. You have to explore. So try different hobbies, careers, and experiences. Travel, meet new people, and expose yourself to different perspectives. Make mistakes and learn from them. And ask yourself, what's the thing you've always wanted to do but never did? If you had only 1 year to live, how would you spend it? And what would you still do even if you failed at it? Point 7. Trust your intuition and let go of fear. Most people know deep down what they want, but they ignore it out of fear. So pay attention to gut feelings. Stop waiting for permission or certainty from others. And accept that fear and doubts are normal, but they should never stop you. So what you should ask yourself is, if you weren't afraid of failure, what would you do? What would you choose if no one judged you? And what's stopping you from becoming your best self? Point 8. Design your life with intent. Once you have more clarity, start creating a life that aligns with your true self. So set goals that match your values and passions. Build habits that support your vision, and surround yourself with people that inspire you and push you forward. So now ask yourself, what's the next step you can take today? How can you structure your life to reflect your true self? What does your ideal future look like, and how do you move towards it? Have in mind that finding yourself is not a one-time thing. It's a lifelong journey. The more you grow, the more you will refine who you are. The key is to keep questioning, exploring, and becoming the best version of yourself, and not being a reflection of others. So this is all, my friends. I hope that at least one question helped you find out something new about yourself. It definitely helped for me to see my vision more clearly. Anyway, don't let yourself get easily manipulated, and see you in the next one.